Well, hello everybody again. I'm back on here. This will be update number 3.5. Since my last update, I've lost an additional 3 pounds. I am now at 103. Excuse me. Be nice to be 100 something. No, 332 pounds. That brings me to a total of 18 pounds lost. 3 additional since my last update. Total of 18. This is significant for me in two ways. First of all, I've gotten 10% of my weight loss goal done, out of the way. That was 17.5 pounds, and I've already passed that with an extra half pound. So that's done, over. And I can keep working. Next goal is going to be the 20%. Quarter of the way. 10% done. I just got to do this 10 more times, and I'll be there. I know it's still a long ways away. This is rapid at the beginning. It's going to slow down. I know, but I'm working on it. I'm getting there, and it's actually showing. I've been able to move down a notch on my belt. That's very nice, and my jeans are getting extremely saggy. This weight, 132 at 332, is a milestone for me for another reason, because the last time I tried to lose weight, this was my plateau. 333 pounds. Don't ask why that number. That's where I got stuck. That's where I was, and I ballooned up from there. Once I couldn't get past it, and so I've finally broken past that, and I beat it by a pound. And I know this time for sure this is just the beginning. I have y'all to answer to. I can't just stop now. I have to keep going. And I know if I plateau here, that I just have to keep working, and it'll eventually come off. Last time I took the easy road. I dropped out, and I got back to 350 pounds, and now I'm making it work. So I'm finally, I'm really getting some good gains, or in my case, losses again. I finally have some time to really be working on this. I'm not going to be pulling the extreme weight loss edition show, what they do on there in the Biggest Loser. I'm not going to be pulling those kinds of stunts. They spend 6 hours a day at the gym, but I can actually now spend a couple, and I can afford to actually do that because of my size. And speaking of the gym, like I said, the second part of these videos, I'm going to kind of talk about how I'm doing all of this. My workouts. Again, creating a calorie deficit for myself. Half of it is by preventing myself from intaking those calories in the first place. The other part of it is actually removing calories that I've eaten through working out. My workouts, as of right now, they consist of quite a bit of cardio. I've worked my way up from starting, and right now I'm spending 30 to 35 minutes on the treadmill. That burns, at times I've gotten up to 350 calories, almost 400 calories on the treadmill. At one point I ran a 15.5-minute mile. That was extremely difficult. I was sweating all over the place, but I still was able to do that. And it's not that hard if you keep a pace of, I think it's 4 miles an hour, and that's a very brisk walk. But keeping it up for 15 minutes, that's the problem. And I was able to, I got some short spurts of running and some more of walking, but I managed to get it 15.5 minutes, and that was, for me, was a big deal. My hope is within the next month or so be able to actually comfortably make it in the 15 to 16 minutes without having to be so drained after that. Because after that, I hit my little goal, and then I slowed it down, and I was walking about I was walking at about half that pace for the next 5-6 minutes, and then I kind of worked it back up. trying to go with the program that was on the treadmill. Um, After I'm done with that, then I go out into the gym and I do weight training. And I'm not necessarily doing anything targeted right now. I'm not sitting here just working on abs. I think after holding all of this up, I probably have rock hard abs underneath there, except all that you see, instead of six pack, you see a keg. The idea is that I'll wash away that keg, and then as I get much closer to my goal, then I can actually start sculpting. I can work on my arms, I can work on my chest. Right now, I work on my arms, I work on my chest, I work on my back, I work on my legs, anything and everything. Whatever I feel like at that time is what I'm going to be working on. Yeah, I'm not concentrating on one part, and I work everything. And the idea is eventually I'm going to have all the muscle built up that increases my metabolism. I'm burning more just by sitting around because I have more muscle mass. And eventually, I can finally have a chance, hopefully by the middle of next year, a year from now, I can actually be sitting here working specifically on, I need to build up my chest, I need to work on my arms, things like that. But as of right now, the weightlifting, low weight, high repetitions, just trying to actually build mass on my body so that yes, the idea is it's gaining weight in muscle and lean muscle, and uh, but I'm with all of that, I'm actually going to be burning more calories just by those days that I do I just am sitting around because I have more muscle mass on me. And then for me to close off my workouts, aside from a cool down period at the end, I get on the Stairmaster. If anybody else has ever been on the Stairmaster, it is a pain in the rear end. Well, pain in the legs and then sometimes in the rear end. But no, this is not the elliptical sort of machine. No, this is like a never-ending set of stairs. And the first time I got on there, I managed 5 minutes. Right now, I can manage probably about 12 or 13. It all depends on how much time I really have left at the gym. But I can manage a good 10 to 15 minutes, somewhere in between there, on that Stairmaster, and that thing kicks your tail end. I I get on there and the sweat just starts dripping. But I know whenever I'm on there that the more sweat that drips, the more likely I am to be losing weight, and all of that has shown off. Going to the gym as of right now, it's only been about 2 or 3 times a week. But as the summer progresses, I plan to be going at least 5 times a week and really working on that. I know I need the rest in between, but I'm working on all of it. So again, to recap for everybody, I am down an extra 3 pounds. My weight is 332, and I've lost a total of 18 pounds since I started this about 3.5 weeks ago. So, I'll be looking forward to next week, and, well, half a week from now, and hopefully there'll be more weight loss, and, yeah, I'll see you all around.